I'm here with Stephen Munatones, founder of the World Open Water Swimming Association, or WOWSA. Stephen is also a marathon swimming historian. We are just days away from the Tokyo Olympic Games, so we're profiling the 25 men and 25 women competing in the Olympic 10K marathon swim in Odaiba Marine Park. Stephen, today we're talking about Bill Thorley. What can you tell us about Bill?
Bill, the only truly young man in the field. He's 18 years old. And he reminds me very much of Benjamin Schulte of Guam, who was a similar age in the London Olympics. But Bill, he's got a career, a fascinating career. He does every race possible in Hong Kong, Singapore, Taiwan. I mean, the guy goes all over the place. He's swum in Guam. He's now a university student in Australia. So obviously with a very, very long, proud and accomplished history of distance freestylers from Australia, he's getting sort of the best of all worlds. He was able to, cut his teeth on all the short races in the Asian countries. And now he's over in Australia getting great training. Being a university student, and he's got decent times at 201, 200 meter freestyle, 407, 400 meter freestyle for an 18-year-old, 837 in the 800 free. He got 26th in the qualifier, which made him an automatic qualifier for Asia as a continental swimmer. So he got the last prize spot for the top 25 fastest open water swimmers in the world at the Tokyo Olympics. I mean, his father, who is an open water swimming organizer, is got to be very proud, as is his mother. He punched his ticket, and all those his high school friends and childhood friends, they probably said, "Yeah, you'll be in the Olympics one day," but Bill made it happen.
That's great. So, Stephen, someone like Bill, how's he approaching this 10K race in Odaiba Marine Park? What's his strategy? Is he going to go out fast? Is he going to go out in the pack? What's his approach going to be?
So, he's the youngest man in the field. Let's see, he got 61st in the 10K race at the last World Championships. Now, of course, he was only 16 years old there. So, that's tough to expect a 16-year-old to, perform well at its first world championship. But he got 61st. But guess what? In two quick years, he went from 61st, to 26th. And now he's a 25th seeded athlete. So, he's, as you can imagine, the young man's body from age 16 to 18 and even 18 to 18 and a half, he's still developing. The great thing is all this experience he's getting going to the Olympic Village, training with all the great swimmers. He's going to be there with Caleb Dressel of the United States. He's going to be there with all the great Italian and German and Dutch and French swimmers in the Olympic Village. He'll be training in the pool. Then he'll go out to the Olympic Odaiba Marine Park. And he'll really sort of absorb everything that's good and bad about the Olympics. And this is all being inputted into his open water swimming DNA, which means dial forward 3 years for Paris 2024. Now this young man who, he'll be at the tail end of the trailing pack. Now he's going to be moving into the mid-tier. And I foresee by 2028, this guy's going to be in the top 10.
So he's moving the right direction, Stephen. It's an upward trajectory for Bill. This may not be the year where he, cracks the top 10. Where do you see him coming out?
I think he's going to come out where he's about seated, but he won't be last by very far. Like Benjamin Schulte in London, an 18-year-old from Guam, he swam well. Yes, he finished last, but he finished, people there in the Serpentine at the London Olympics, man, they cheered him on. And yes, there won't be a crowd in Odaiba Marine Park because of the COVID-19 restrictions, but he knows that the eyes of Hong Kong, the eyes of his Australian university students, his coaches, his family, especially his father, who's really been guiding his open water swimming career for years, man, that is making everybody proud, and it's going to push him to swim faster than he normally would.
Great, Stephen. Well, we'll be watching for Bill for many years to come. Thank you so much, Stephen.
Thank you.